Good evening everybody. Some of you may recall I recently spent a lot of time restoring a Tri-ang R350 SR Green L1 440. The model is the same as my dad used to have, and he would allow me to run it alongside my BR Green L1 back in the mid to late 70s, before he repainted both into 1938 Southern livery. Many years later, Dad gave me a BR liveried L1, and so I really wanted to get the beautiful white lined SR Green one so I could recreate the long off but much loved days. So if you look back on my channel, you will see that in July 2021 I did indeed get one and made a video called Tri-ang L1 Restored. She had some significant damage and didn't run at all well, however I was successful in the restoration project. I decided to make this video for you showing her in action with the very same coaches I had back at the start in 1976. These coaches, numbered R28, 29 and 229, were made between 1957 and 1962. So let's have a look at the coaches. I have 7 in SR Green. The 4 behind the L1 have bowed roof ends, whereas the 3 car set has square ends. I think these may be the earlier models. The restaurant cars and compos have seating inside. Of course the old bogies have long since broken and been replaced. Other than that, they are as they were. You can see the L1 handles them with ease. I've remagnetised her motor magnet, and the current went from around 400 mA to just over 200 on load, as you can see here. Isn't she smooth? Original driving wheels, no extra weight, she just glides around. But let's add the other 3 coaches, giving her a heavy 7-car train. They're all plastic wheels, so how will she do? Well, there is your answer for you. As for power consumption, it's almost the same as for the 4 coaches. So I was enjoying making this simple film for you all, feeling very proud of my efforts and full of admiration for this venerable old locomotive, when disaster struck. And what a bloody disaster as well. Just after this scene, it happened. The L1 was passing by when, out of the blue, for no apparent reason, one of my big studio lights crashed down on the L1, throwing her and the coaches off the track. Mashing various scenic items and smashing the step off the L1, breaking the motor securing slot on the body, gouging the front of the cab roof and scratching it deeply, as well as denting the tender top and scratching the first coach. I was horrified, and I have to admit I came apart. Things have been very hard of late and have not left me in a good place. We tested the light on its stand and found that it would need to be tilted a full 4 inches before it would overbalance and fall forward like it did. I was nowhere near it at the time, or I might have had a chance to avert the disaster. Anyway, the L1 is back on the workbench. She still runs. The step is back on and the motor lug hole is partly rebuilt. I have some fine plastic filler on order and assume this is the way to repair the cab roof and tender top damage. I guess this is a real life example of pride coming before a fall. Any tips on the restore? I'd be glad to hear them.